Alright, this is a video to show you guys how to upload your homework images if you are not able to use the 2D calibration tool. So, you want to download the Adobe Scan app. You will then be automatically transferred to the document scanner. I had my pictures on my iPad, so I took pictures off the iPad. But you can take pictures from your homework book. The nice thing about this is that it will auto light your photos, so even if you're in dim lighting, they still come out with a pretty good quality. So once you upload the selected number of images, you press the icon in the bottom right corner. You can edit the title of your file, so I named mine Kapit Sample Homework 1. From there, you can save your file as a PDF. It'll transfer this to your Adobe Cloud, and then you'll click the option More on the document that is uploaded. So this will give you the option to save pages as a JPEG, and they will be transferred into your photo library, which you can then select and either airdrop to yourself, or you can email, whichever way is easiest for you. So option to airdrop if you have other Apple products, or send via email, whichever app you prefer to use, and then we'll check up on the computer. Alright, so once we have our images transferred into our computer, I saved mine in this folder named Kapit Sample Photos, just so it's easy to find. If you were able to export your photos, or if you were able to export the images from the 2D calibration capture system, it should show up as a map file. I would just recommend renaming the file in the appropriate format that is listed on Moodle, which should be your last name, first name, and then I don't really know if there's anything else. I'm just going to put homework 1 so that I can distinguish it from other files. But from here, there are instructions posted on Moodle on how to, I'll go back to the home page. There are instructions on Moodle if you go to the resources link and then scroll down below the Zoom office hours. There is a upload instructions that you can use. These are the regular instructions using the 2D calibration. And then the Kapit2MATLAB is an alternative software if you are not successful installing or uploading your images via the 2D calibration system. So in this case, you can follow these instructions, which I'm going to highlight to you right now. So far, we have done steps 1 and 2 by scanning or taking our photos and then putting them into a JPEG format. They can also be PNG or any of these other common image formats. But from here, we want to download this application. Unfortunately, it can only be used in, I already installed it, but you should get an option to install. And then make sure you know where that installation file is. So mine is in my downloads folder here. But once that is installed, you want to open MATLAB online. So I'll start this process from scratch so you can see how to access it. Basically, you want to go to this web address, matlabacademy.mathworks.com. Once you get there, you will want to click up in the top corner. Usually there's like a picture of a little person that will allow you to log in. So I'm going to sign out. That way you can see this. So this little person icon, you click on that. Sign into your MATLAB account using your UMass credentials or whatever credentials you signed up with. And then this will take you to the kind of account overview of any trainings that you have done. To get to MATLAB Online, you're going to click on your profile, go to My Account, and then you have access to MATLAB Online as well as the MATLAB Drive. The MATLAB Drive is kind of like OneDrive for MATLAB, so that is the direct pathway that MATLAB Online will access files from your computer. So if we go to the MATLAB Online version, we'll give it a second. But you will see these are the folders that I have in my online MATLAB Drive. What I can do is in this Home tab, I can upload. First, I want to bring in the installation app. That's the new app that at least was listed. Okay. So now the installation app is in my OneDrive or in my MATLAB Drive folder. From there, I go to Apps, I go to Install App, and then it's located in the MATLAB Drive, so you just choose that file. And then we can click on the installation package. So we'll click Open. Again, I already installed mine in MATLAB, so I'm not going to reinstall it, but you go ahead and install yours. Basically, from here, what you do is go back home, and you'll want to make sure that you upload your files. So I'm going to bring in my Kapit sample photos, and I'm going to stick those into my drive. Okay, so you can now see that my 3 images have been uploaded. If we go back to the Apps tab, I was able to get this to pop up, but it should look like Kapit2MATLAB. So when you click on that, it'll set you through some prompts. You're going to select the directory where your images are stored. So this will be in the MATLAB Drive. They aren't in any particular folder, so you just click Open. And then it'll notice that there are 3 images stored. You will probably have more if you're uploading all of your photos for the first homework assignment, but you click OK. And then ask to display imported images. That way you can double check to make sure that they look good. So you can move this prompt window and then observe your images that should pop up in separate tabs. If you hover over the images, you have the option to zoom in if you so wish. You could also move around or other tools. I think the zoom buttons will probably be most applicable, but make sure they look good. Then click OK. Indicate the file name for export. So this should follow the format that has been highlighted in the submission PDF, which I have open. It may or may not work. Okay, there we go. So it'll open here. These are the regular instructions if you're using the 2D calibration system. But the export name is the same. So you want last name, first name, and then if you so desire, you can also put what homework it is so that you have it in your records. So I could put homework 1, click OK. And then now that file has been exported to MATLAB Drive. So now it's a MATLAB file. So, with this being said, if we go back to the MATLAB website in your account, you can go to your MATLAB drive. Again, this is very similar to OneDrive. And then now that you have these files exported, you can delete them from the drive, you can stick them in a folder, whatever makes the most sense to you. And then what you can do is click on the mat file that you have created, click download, okay? Once that file is downloaded into your computer, you should be able to go back to the class, go to assignments, and then this is the link to submit your homework. It won't show up for me the way it will show up for you guys because I don't have a student role in the class. But you'll click on this link and you should be guided through instructions on how to upload your file. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful and will help clear up any questions that people, or clean up questions and or issues that people were running into.